Hello, dear aspirants. Welcome you all to Agrick Academy. We are doing the most expected questions for IFFCO AGT Mains, CCI, JCE, and AFO Mains examination, right? And all these questions that I have brought for you will be super helpful for you from the exam point of view, as we will also discuss the related concepts and topics to that. Okay. So it will be like a overall preparation for you. Okay? And we do it daily on daily basis so that you don't miss out anything and you keep on revising through MCQs only. And we are a new channel, so subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, okay, and support. Okay, so the first question today is with reference to Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana PMKSY. Consider the following statements. It aims to increase the cultivable area under irrigation. Per drop more crop is one of its components, and it is implemented only by Ministry of Jal Shakti. Which of the following statements are correct? So this first statement, it is true that it aims to increase the cultivable area under irrigation. It's very true. Second is per drop more crop is one of its components. This is also true. And the third statement, it is implemented only by Ministry of Jal Shakti. It is false. Okay. So option number A, 1 and 2 only is the correct option. Now if we talk about Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, so it was launched in the year 2015, okay, and it is a centrally sponsored scheme, but remember that the allocation division of funds is 75-25. Generally what happens in centrally sponsored scheme is 60-40, but in this case it's not 60-40, rather 75-25 ratio among central and state government. Okay. Then the components, one of the components is per drop more crop. What are the other components? So the other components of PMKSY are, first is the accelerated irrigation benefit program. Okay, so it's basically implementation of the irrigation projects. Second is Har Khet Ko Pani. Har Khet Ko Pani. This was one of the objectives, one of the components. Third is the watershed development. Okay, so this per drop more crop, it comes under which of the components? Under this one. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And another important thing is that it is not only implemented by Ministry of Jal Shakti, but some part of Department of Agriculture and Cooperation is also involved. That is, Ministry of Agriculture is also involved in. Okay, so not only Ministry of Jal Shakti, but Agriculture Department, Agricultural and Cooperation Department is also involved. Then PM formalization of micro food processing industries enterprises, that is PM FME. This scheme provides support to only FPOs, individual micro food processing enterprises and groups, only SHGs involved in food retails or exporters of food processed foods. So it was launched in the year 2020 under the Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Okay. And another thing, that its outlay was 10,000 crores. 10,000 crores budget outlay was there, and it is a centrally sponsored scheme, so the ratio was 60-40 division ratio, right? And another important thing is that it supports FPOs as well as SHGs. It is not involved in export of processed food, so this will not be incorrect. But only SHGs, this statement is wrong. Not only SHGs and only FPOs, this statement is also wrong. Rather, it supports FPOs, SHGs as well as the micro food processing enterprises and groups. So this will be the right answer. Option number B will be the right answer. Individual micro processing enterprises and groups. That groups refers to FPOs and SHGs, right? So option number B will be the right answer. And the goal was to reach 2 lakh food processing units. And its term was up to 2025. That means 5 years tenure it was. Okay. So yeah. That's it, and I think this is enough for you to remember about PM food processing, micro food processing enterprises, formalization of micro food processing enterprises. Okay. Then the next question is, which of the following schemes aims to provide income support to small and marginal farmers? Income support: PM Kusum, PM KMY, PM Kisan, PM Sampada. So PM Kusum is, it's Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja, that means energy, Suraksha Utthan, that means development, Maha Abhiyan. Utthan means basically upliftment. Maha Abhiyan. Okay, so this was PM Kusum. Under this, solar irrigation pumps were to be established. Okay, so this is not for income support, so it is wrong. Then this one is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Man Dhan Yojana. Man Dhan Yojana. It was meant for insurance. Okay, it is meant as a social security, old age protection for small and marginal farmers. Small and marginal farmers. Okay, social security. That means basically a pension scheme for the small and marginal farmers. Then PM Sampada. This was so this option number B will also be wrong. Option D is PM Kisan Sampada. It's a central sector scheme that was directed towards the food processing industries. Okay, food processing, right, to improve the supply chain management, infrastructure, and all that. So this will also be wrong. Only option C, that is PM Kisan Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, that was to provide the income support to small and marginal farmers of 6,000 rupees per year in 3 installments of 2,000 each. Okay, irrespective of their land holdings, all farmers receive 6,000 of income support. Option C is the right answer. Now the next question is, the term cluster based business organization is associated with which of the following schemes? Pradhan Mantri formalization of micro enterprises, then ENAM, Operation Greens, and formation and promotion of 10,000 FPOs. The right option for this question is formation and promotion of 10,000 FPOs. So the government had a scheme for formation and promotion of 10,000 FPOs, and that formation and mobilization of the FPOs, the main responsibility was given to these cluster based business organizations. Okay, so what are these organizations? These are legally registered entities that have been functioning for minimum 3 years, and they are provided 25 lakhs of support per FPO. Suppose one CBPO has given the responsibility to arrange as much as FPOs as they can, and for each FPO they are funded 25 lakhs rupees to arrange the FPOs, mobilize them, and that is capacity building of the farmers with the organizations. Okay, so option number D will be the right answer. Now consider the following statements about ENAM, Electronic National Agricultural Market. It's a pan-India electronic trading portal. It's implemented by NABARD. It aims to integrate the existing APMC mandis. Which of the following statements are correct? So it's a pan-India electronic trading portal. This is very true. This is a true statement. Then it is implemented by NABARD. Is it true? So this statement is wrong. NABARD does not implement ENAM, rather it is implemented by SFAC, Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium. Okay, this is under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Okay, so this implements this ENAM and not NABARD. Then third statement is, it aims to integrate the existing APMC mandis. This is also true. So option number 1 and 3 are correct. Option number B is the right answer. Now the Rashtriya Gokul Mission is aimed at promoting goat rearing in dry regions, conservation and development of indigenous bovine breeds, promoting livestock insurance schemes, developing fodder banks for cattle. So Rashtriya Gokul Mission was basically to conserve and develop all the indigenous bovine breeds. Okay. Now talking about Rashtriya Gokul Mission, it was launched in 2020 under Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairy. Okay, so under this, the bovine breeds are indigenous bovine breeds are conserved and developed. Also, artificial insemination is taken care for this, and then the livelihood improvement of the dairy farmers. Okay, and then it aims at increasing the milk production of these bovine breeds. And what else? Breeding development program is done for farmers, in which trainings are provided. And another important thing is integrated indigenous cattle centers. Okay, IICC are established, which are also called as Gokul Grams. So these are some things that you should remember. Okay, option number B is the right answer. Now, the submission on agricultural mechanization aims to SMARM scheme aims to provide interest-free loans on tractors, establish rural agri clinics, promote custom hiring centers for farm machinery, support mechanized irrigation. So the name of the scheme itself says that it is for agricultural mechanization, right? So the right answer will be promote custom hiring centers for farm machinery. So this SMARM scheme was launched in 2014-15, and it was mainly to promote this custom hiring centers where farmer can go and hire the farm machinery which they need for a very subminimal amount, okay, rate, and they can use it for their farming purposes. So option C is the right answer. Yeah, and it is also implemented by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Now, Operation Greens, implemented by Ministry of Food Processing Industries, initially focused on tomato, onion, potato, wheat, rice, maize, mango, banana, citrus, tea, coffee, spices. So you must remember, Operation Green was related to these crops top, that is tomato, onion and potato. Okay, what was it under? It was under, it's implemented under Pradhan Mantri uh, Kisan Sampada Yojana. I told you in the previous question, right? In the previous question, one of the previous question, that Kisan Sampada Yojana, it focuses on processing. Okay. Similarly, Operation Greens was implemented under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana to enhance the value realization and post-harvest loss decrease of this particular crops, starting with tomato, potato, and onion and potato top. Okay, then it was later expanded onto 22 crops, but when it was started with these crops only. It started around 2015. So option A will be the right answer. Then next question is PM Kusum, which of the following are covered under PM Kusum? Installation of solar pumps, yes, this is true. Grid connected solar power plants, this is also true. Then solarization of existing grid connected pumps, this is also true. So actually these are the three basic components of PM Kusum scheme, right? So 1, 2, 3, option number D is the right answer for this question. Now the next question is, with reference to Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, consider the following. It promotes traditional chemical based farming. It includes group certification and participatory guarantee system, and it is a centrally sponsored scheme. Right, so first statement, it promotes traditional chemical based farming, it's false. It does not promote traditional, it rather tries to reduce the dependence, and it promote organic farming, right? Organic farming, OF can mean something else also, sorry. Then it includes a group certification and participatory guarantee system. So is this statement true? It includes group certification and participatory guarantee system. Yes, it's also true. Then is it a centrally sponsored scheme? Yes, this is also true. So second statement and third statement are correct. So option number B, 2 and 3 are correct. And talking about PKVY, it was launched in 2015 under the umbrella scheme of Soil Health Mission. Okay. Under Soil Health Mission, it was launched as a component of this centrally sponsored scheme. This is a centrally sponsored scheme. Alright, so and the soil health management, this was also a sub scheme of a larger scheme, that was NMSA. Okay, let me write it with red because there are a lot of schemes that come under NMSA, National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture. Very important scheme, right? So your option B is the right answer. So yeah, that's all for today's session, guys. I hope today's session was fruitful to you, and a scheme related series is also going on our channel by SDC. You can watch it, very nice series, okay, with a very comprehensive preparation. After those questions, if you come to attend these sessions, then it will be the most effective for you. Okay, see you all in the next session. Thank you.